Well, stay there so they can see.
They can't see you. I can't see him. Not him. The other guy.
Have to be a little bit closer so I can point it.
That guy. The guy with the beard. The ZZ Top wannabe.
God, man. Sometimes he's here.
Boom, boom, boom. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, what's up, guys?
What's going on?
Going?
What's up?
From Missouri, what's up? Hey, we're from Florida. In case you didn't know, everyone's just popping highs. Popping highs. Tell us where you're from if you're going to say hi. We'd like to know that. It makes us feel all warm and fuzzy to know that you're in a different state and you're checking us out.
Oh, look at
that.
Thanks for my awesome camera install on my Jeep.
Thank you for the Chick-fil-A.
Thank you so much.
We enjoyed that a lot today.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We did eat that, and as soon as you left, and it was very good. Before we started on our what?
Hi from Australia.
F-150.
Justin, what's going on?
That's right. Today we did a Jeep and an F-150. Hey, we hope you guys checked out the ILX Alpine 1000 or 107. 107. We just got the 207.
What's up, Jason?
What's up, John? We just got in the 207s. Next week, though, we're starting on the Pioneers. So we're gonna. This week we did the Alpine, so they're gonna start trickling out. Next week we're gonna start shooting the new NEX. We're gonna shoot some of those. We're gonna stop. We're gonna go to the Alpine. Then we're gonna go back to the NEX, and then we'll probably go to the Kenwood. So, as we've been saying, there's a ton of videos. So if you guys have any questions about these radios, like pointed questions, not what is better, pointed questions, make sure you ask, because those are the questions we're going to shoot the little micro videos. We do the big unboxings, but it's nice to do the little ones. We shot a bunch of little ones for the Alpine, like how to pair the phone for one, because Alpine's not nice enough to give you an instruction manual on how to do it. They give you a quick start guide how to wire it up, but not how to actually pair your new Wi-Fi phone.
All right.
So we shot how to use the backup camera, because there's tons of things to do with the backup camera with that thing that some of the other radios just don't have as features, which are kind of neat. So those are the videos we like to do, little, pointed. We did a couple of quick tip Q&As on those. So yeah, we got a bunch of videos. Plus, we have a huge surplus of car audio diaries that we're going to start getting out. That was kind of... It's been kind of thin on that. We know we didn't put one out this morning like we were supposed to. We're going to change that up a bunch. Car audio diaries, we're going to try to go to 3 times a week. After that monumental 44-minute one, I was beat. That was like an 8-hour edit.
What's up, Trent?
Like, there's no more. We're going to do that. We're going to cut these things down so that you guys can watch them. Little 15 to 20-minute ones, that's it. So we're going to spread those out. We're going to change it up just a little bit. It'll be the same fun and excitement, tons of tips, fun, weather, Disney trips, vacations, all that stuff will be in there with tons of car audio, of course. We're just going to give you more of it so that you can watch it in smaller sections. On slow weeks, we'll maybe do 2. On busy weeks, we might do 4. It's just going to depend on how busy we are that week. But we want to do more of those because we know you guys really enjoy them. So stay tuned for a bunch of those coming out here shortly. So yeah, there'll be a slight change. It won't say Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, and all that fun stuff on like it does. So.
Wilson, yeah, we're going to post the video of the Dodge Ram.
Yes, Dodge Ram video is coming. Like I said, we had a...
Hi, Philip.
We're getting everything. We're trying to change everything over. We just bought that new laptop. If you guys caught...
Yep.
You might not have seen that yet. We got a new laptop so that we can do editing on the go now, because on the weekends I'm with the family traveling and stuff like that, so I need to be able to take these edits with me other than just doing them on my desktop. So we bought a laptop so that we can go do edits on the road. So like this weekend's video, I edited on the trip back from Disney, which we shot some footage there. So we're gonna have Disney Talk at 5-star coming out here real soon. Hopefully we'll get some feedback on that. If you guys like that, we'll maybe add some more of those in, because I go every month. And you guys can ask questions about fun stuff like that. So what we're trying to do is come out with the content you guys like, more of it. We know you like the unboxings and stuff like that.
Yep.
So what we're trying to do is, like, when we do quick tip Q&As, we want to have a vlog to go with it, so that it's like not just 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes and then a whole nother show. So we're trying. Now that vacations are behind us, think of this as like a new season.
Yeah.
So we're starting a whole bunch of new stuff coming out. It ought to be real fun.
Max.
What does Max say?
What kind of cable do you use for the auxiliary?
We're
and the
using,
Alpine.
okay, so for that we are using the Kenwood CA-C3AV. Those are back in stock and you can get those on Amazon. We know we promised a video on those as far as the cheaper versions of that. It's still coming. We just thought we needed to get some other videos out before that. So we do have that coming, but the CA-C3AV is still the go-to cable for that.
Yeah.
And we did shoot a video on that, so we're going to walk you through the process on how to do that as well.
Yeah. Do you guys think the Pioneer will ever do a full view camera? Meaning my 2015 Rogue.
Actually, I have a 2016 Rogue. That's what my wife drives with that. That's an awesome camera in that. I love that. Even though she still managed to somehow back into somebody.
Yeah.
Even though she's got a 360-degree view. I don't get that one. I don't know if Pioneer's going to add that. I think that's going to be more of a pack thing.
Yeah.
You guys talked about that at some point, right? Yeah? You got that box sitting on the shelf? Going strong? Yeah. So that's going to be an aftermarket interface. Now, iData might also get into some of that. You never know. But that technology is definitely coming. The hardest part about
Aaron.
The hardest part about all that is getting the cameras and the mirrors. That's where a lot of that has to go because it's still a real pain in the butt. Trying to run speaker wires into the doors are a pain. Now try to run camera wires into the door. It's a real pain. So until these guys figure out how to make plugs that are actually, it's gonna come. For sure, though.
Johnny Jazz, we have Chick-fil-A today. Actually,
yeah, the guy Steve with the Jeep, we put a backup camera in, which you guys will see shortly.
Yeah.
In a couple days. He brought us some Chick-fil-A. God loves Chick-fil-A. That's why they're closed on Sunday.
All right, Marcus. High-low is running with the amp power and ground.
High-low is running with the amp power and ground. Yes, if you're talking about the LP7-2, it has the yellow, the black, and the blue. You literally wire those 3 wires up right to the amplifier. So if you have your amp's power here, your amp ground there, this is the remote turn on. Yeah, that's all you do. Remote turn on, power and ground, hook up those 3 wires, run a speaker wire to it, you're done. We have that video on that. We walk you through how to hook up the LP7 II. It's in the iSimple Pack Best Kits playlist. And just look for the LP7 II video when we show you everything.
All right, so Matt, audio on YouTube Live, it's always better than the Facebook.
Well, yeah, we know that because what we're doing on the Facebook Live, we actually use Wi-Fi from the store. This is killing my data, so thank you, AT&T.
Yep. All right.
Turn this fan off over here because I'm sure that's not helping.
No, it's helping me.
It's helping you.
No, that's fine. Turn it off.
It was blowing right into the microphone.
What's one more fan?
What's one more fan? Exactly.
All right, Anthony.
This fan blows. Oh.
Anthony, I want to buy a 4200 NEX. However, I want to know if you can use to format videos using DVX Home Theater, which is downloaded from YouTube.
So really the easiest thing to do for, okay, so the 4200 is the most forgiving. All the NEX, with the, I don't know about the new ones, but the current NEX, 42, 52, 60, well not the 52, 42, 62, 72, 82 are the most forgiving when it comes to video compression. You still want to probably do an MP4 format or MPV or M4V or one of those works the best. They're the easiest compressions to do. It's literally what comes out of your camera when you're recording. And it's, if you use Handbrake is the app you can download to either Windows or Mac. Handbrake is a great converter for video formats. Real simple to use. You just drag the file, say convert to this, and it'll spit it out whatever size you want. That's what we use.
All right, Marcus. 2015 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. Batteries in the trunk.
Awesome.
I'm grounded to the battery, to the factory battery. The radio with the high-low converter remote is having voltage drop. Sub stays a low volume.
What do you mean here? Factory radio has high-low level, converter remote is having voltage drop. Sub stays at lower volume. That doesn't sound like it's a high level. If the sub is staying at low volume, are you sure you tapped the right speaker? I mean, I need more information on this. Maybe after the thing is over, after this is over, or send me email me at 5starcarstereo at yahoo.com. I'd spell it all out and give me some more information. Yeah, that might just be a signal problem. Plus, let me know what kind of high to low you're using. Just email me some information. I'll take a look at it next day or so and get back to you.
Okay, Trent, what is the easy way to hook up two 4-channel? I have a Rockford Fosgate lower 1000.4 and a 4000.2.
400.2.
Yeah.
So 1004, 402.
And I use what? I use the pass through on the 1004. So should I use the splitters?
Okay, so good question. So you have a 4-channel amp and you have a 2-channel amp. I'm assuming you're going to run to a sub. If you're radio or if you're doing high level, you only have 4 channels of input. Yes, you can use the pass out. That's what it's designed to do. Pass out of the amp into the 4-channel.
Bye, David.
I would not use Y connectors because that's going to cut the voltage output, especially if you're just using a radio. This is a tricky one. This is actually a video I've been wanting to shoot for a really long time. So it all depends on what the source unit is. If you have front rear sub coming out of the radio, you want to use that. If you just have front and sub, and like you could switch the rear, you know, because this is a tough topic. But yes, you can use the pass-through out of the amp to go to the 400.2. It'll sound great. It'll keep the voltage up. It'll actually give it like close to 5 volts of output into the amplifier. So if that's what you're trying to do, yeah, go ahead and do that. But this is a tough one. If you want to, there again, email me with some more information on it. I can kind of figure out, like, let me know if you're using a radio or high level, low level, and we'll come up with a game plan that makes sense.
All right. DJ Nieko, he say, I'm coming to Clearwater in September from Bermuda.
Why? You're in Bermuda.
I know.
Stay there.
Can I come down and hang out with you guys in the install bay so I can learn more? Nice.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, stop in.
Yeah.
You know, you hang out. Not like for the whole week or anything, but yeah, we'll let you play for a day. Can't
for
touch anything, but you know, insurance purposes and all. But yeah, come on in. You know, we have guys hang out here and let us, you know, bring Chick-fil-A. Steve brought Chick-fil-A. We let him hang out in the store while we put in his backup camera.
Nah, you can hang out, no problem. Chris, for okay, for an NEX 4200 install, the steering wheel controls.
What's that?
The Maestro for the steering wheel controls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what is he talking about?
The SWRC.
Where are we at here?
Yeah, Chris.
SWR or the Maestro for the steering wheel controls. I would definitely do the Maestro. I hate that pack steering wheel control. I'm a bigger fan. I love the pack. I hate the access. Not a fan. It always makes my hair fall out when I have to use one. Hi, UPS guys. Maestro is really nice. The pack SWRC has to be the easiest. The CP2 is also really nice because you can just do it right from your phone. It just walks you through. If you want to get an idea on that, go to your Android or iPhone app store and type in pack audio or SWI CP2.
All right, Thomas.
And you can check it out. It's pretty cool.
Thomas, why on the 9904 no HDMI? Is there any new feature for mirroring phone?
It doesn't have HDMI?
No.
We haven't gotten the 9904s in yet, so I don't know. I thought it had HDMI.
Yeah.
Okay, that's bizarre.
Oof.
Just go through.
Best stereo under $150.
Best stereo under $150. Pioneer 391, DEH X 391.
391.
I think that's it. It's a 391. It's a limited distribution model. I think there's a 390 as well. Yeah. One of those is going to have, or if you like Kenwood KDC X301. That's a really nice one too.
Dean.
Yes. Dean, does any of the Pioneer NEX radios have network mode? If not, okay, so all the 2330s, the 23s, the 1330s, the 1300, whatever, 1300s, all the new ones have network mode. None of the old ones, just the new ones. So if you want network mode, pick yourself up a 2330. It's going to be the closest thing to a 4200. There are differences, but it's the closest thing right now.
All right.
And I think we talked about that on the Facebook show. So if you want to know the differences, fast forward through the cardio talk with Dean and Fernando for Monday, this past Monday, and I rattled off pretty much all of them.
Yeah. All right, Ramsés, como a 2 horas de Orlando está la tienda, so si quieres venir, adelante. I have a Kenwood DDX 6903S, and I want to get rid of it.
No, get rid of the 40 402. Oh, okay. That's the guy with the other stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so 693, I want to get rid of it. Rid of the 402 and put in 2004s. Oh, yeah, okay.
Should I run the from?
You know, we did the... Okay, so if you go to Install Diaries, there's one that we did a couple weeks back that had a PT Cruiser in it, and we did very similar to what you're talking about. He went when he had an Alpine deck, 6-channel preamp output, and he went with 2 Rockford 600.4s. And how it was broken up is channel 1 from Rockford, from channel...
What's up, Edric?
Amp A, channel 1 powered the front doors, channels 3 and 4 powered the sub, Amp B, channel 1 powered the rear doors, channels 3 and 4 powered the rear speakers. Check that video out. He also did a capacitor for a distribution block. See if that helps you. Just look, one of the clip arts is going to have a picture of the actual 2 amp install under the seat. Go ahead and, yeah, look at that, and then that might help you a little bit.
All right, what's up from Puerto Rico?
Hey,
Good evening, guys. Love you videos. I want to put a Kenwood DDX 9903 and a BMW X5. What at least do I need for the steering wheel controls to work?
Depends on the year. Not all X5s, but unfortunately that might be one you want to check out the access, or go in and, like I said, download that pack app, and you can type in your car, make, model, and year, and it'll tell you if that steering wheel adapter is compatible and give you the pin out, the plug, the wiring colors, how to program it. It's an awesome app if you're for installing. So even if you're not going to use the pack piece, it'll tell you if there is a steering wheel control for your car. So where's my phone? Oh, we're using my phone. Do you have it on your phone?
Huh?
Do you have it on your phone?
I got what? What do you mean?
Pack app. Do you have the pack app on your phone?
Control Pro app?
Yeah, Control Pro app.
Right here.
It's called Pack Control Pro. So what you do is you select, let's say we're going to select a CP2. You tell make, model, and year. So in this case, we'll go ahead and
Go more
pick.
closer.
We'll pick a BMW. Hold on. Let me just get through this. We're gonna pick a BMW, and then we'll select model. We'll come up here to an X5. Select. We don't know what year. Oh, that's the only year. Options, no options. Select. Manufacturer. We'll say Kenwood. Select. Next. This is going to tell you the dip switches that you have to set on the unit. And then this is the part that's real cool. You get nothing. Way to kill the demo, guys. Nothing. Alright, bad idea. Alright, so there you go. That car's not going to do anything.
Maybe it's my data.
Oh, it could be your data.
Yeah.
Alright,
All right, so
ask next question. Let me.
all right, what
Verizon.
smart harness do I need to to put it on the 2017 Nissan Altima?
2017 Nissan Altima.
Yes.
If you're trying to retain all the stuff, you could do the iData link, or you could do the RP4 NIS. What is it?
Go to Best Kits.
Before NI11?
NI11. RP4 NI11, or do the iData RR. And both of those allow you to retain your features.
Yeah.
You may have to buy some other stuff, like camera retention harnesses.
Yep.
If it has a camera. Do you have this app on your phone?
Which is better.
5 Series or X5?
X5.
What year?
I think yours only pulled up to 2011. Is it showing? You just showing the wiring harness?
All right. It's a 2005 model.
Oh, it's 2005. That's not gonna work.
Nope.
That'd be an RC if you're lucky.
All right, Alpine ILX 107 only has 2 volt.
Just pull up a car and show me the pin diagram. I just want to show them what they can get out of it. Pull up like an Acura.
Seems like the okay. Seems like the Alpine
Nissan.
have 2
Open Nissan.
volts. Seems like it's too low.
Okay, here's the thing to keep in mind. 2-volt Alpine is better than the 4-volt cheap radio. So even though it is 2 volts, don't get hung up on that stuff, guys. It's if you have good quality amps that you're running that into, like if you're using an Alpine PDX amplifier, that 2 volts is plenty of power for a PDX amplifier. Alpine makes the amps, Alpine makes the radios. They know the two are going to marry together. We never have any noise issues at all when we use an Alpine. Alpine builds great products. I don't know why they get hung up on this 2-volt thing. It is kind of silly. purely from marketing standpoint, they should put a 4-volt in it, but I understand that they don't. But it's nothing. We've done them. It's great. The ILX 007 was also 2 volts. Oh, it's so, and we never had any issues with that causing any problems. Okay, so here, this isn't for the
BMW.
The BMW, but this is the app itself. This is what I wanted to talk to you about. See, so it gives you all the plug you're looking for, where the steering wheel control wires are. So, and then, yeah, this stuff right here. This is gold. So if you're installing, or you're a shade tree guy, or whatever you're doing, and I don't mean that badly, but if you just want to know like wire codes and stuff like that, download the app. It's great.
All right, Eddie say, how can I get rid of the noise?
What's the model number on the noise filter?
SNI? Nah.
SNI1.
SNI1, yeah.
Okay, the most popular noise filter is going to be this guy right here. It's a Pack Audio SNI1 noise filter. These will take care of pretty much 90% of noise that you get from amplifiers. Most amplifiers have this type of stuff already built into them. Sometimes they don't. That's where the 2-4-volt thing becomes weird. If you have, no one's buying a $700 radio and putting a $150 amplifier on it that I can think of. I don't know why anyone would do that. But.
All right, Edric. Hey guys, I just bought a Rockford P1000.5.
Ooh, nice amp.
It comes with a 150 amp fuse. My alternator is 120. Do I need 2 batteries? Or
no.
buy a 1 battery in the capacitor? Should it be
2
enough?
batteries would definitely be nice. Okay, power is king. We've said it a million times. Battery voltage, you can never have enough battery voltage. We've done that amplifier with second batteries. We've done that amplifier without second batteries. Typically, it works fine. You gotta remember, that fuse rating is max power. You're more than likely gonna be running at 4 ohms on the front. I hope to God you're running at 4 ohms on the front and rear, not doing anything silly like trying to run at 2 ohms. It's a Class D amplifier, bad idea. The sub side, you're gonna hammer that thing down to whatever it'll play at, probably 2 ohms there too, which is fine. Kill it on the subwoofer. That won't matter. So you're not really going to be drawing 150 amps of current. You'll be fine. But yes, if you add like a small, like a Stinger SPV44 or the equivalent, you can look that one up to get an idea of the size. You could probably get away with an SPV20 or an SPV35 if you wanted to. But yeah, batteries are always the best. Capacitors, not a fan. It's a spray paint can with a voltmeter. If you'd like to know how low voltage the system is, put a cap in there. It'd be better off just to buy a voltmeter.
All right, Alpine has no USB for the flash drive. Ugh.
Correct. That is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's for the CarPlay and the updates.
That's it. You gotta look at the owners manual. It's kind of funny. They spend a whole page on if your car doesn't have an ignition switch, how to install a toggle switch. Like, how many people are putting this in a car that doesn't have an ignition switch?
What are your thoughts on the
It's
Brazilian
$700
amps?
radio. What kind of car are you putting it in that doesn't have an ignition switch?
Okay, what do you think about the Brazilian amps?
I love the little tiny things. Those little
amps,
what are those called?
PRV.
Bang Tang or Tang Tang Bang? I can never get it right. They were at Daytona.
Yeah. And
Haley had one in her hand. I love those things. I want to carry those so badly. It's just Paul. He's like, "What are we gonna do with them?" And I was like, "I don't know. They're small and cute, and they have a lot of power." And you can pretty much tuck them anywhere. So yeah, I like them. Now their big amps that they make are even awesomer because that's what those guys do, man.
West Stereo has built digital EQ, which has what?
West Stereo has a visual EQ, which has a bar moving up and down while you play music. That does the light show?
The 4200?
The 4200. The 4200. The NEX videos have that in their graphic display. Unfortunately, the new ones, I believe, took that out. So if you want to get that now. Yeah, that's.
Have you ever installed JBL Club Series speakers? Are you a fan?
Oh, the Club?
Yeah.
We did those giant JBL tweeters that were in that one guy's car, and that Ram that he had us with the 212s and then the 4 loud horn JBLs. Full disclosure, I've said this before, I'm not a fan of loudspeakers. They just irritate the heck out of my ears. It's a personal thing. I can respect what they do with these things. They're silly loud, and I like that aspect of it, but it gives me an immediate headache for some reason. So, am I a fan? I like the idea. I can't listen to them. That's all.
All right. What type of blade? What type of blade?
Used
So
for
you
cutting
use for the
plastic.
cutting plastic?
It is a tri-cut. Hold on. All right, so this is what we use for cutting plastic on the table saw right here.
Matt.
So this one, unfortunately, we made the mistake of cutting a piece of wood with, totally destroyed the
Yeah.
blade. So if you are going to use one of these plastic cutting blades, you can get them on Amazon, by the way. This is from Amazon. I don't have a link to it, I'm sorry. I know. But use one of our other links, then go buy this. We'd like that. Thank
Yeah.
you. But if you cut anything other than plastic with a plastic cutting blade, they're done. Now this one we just use for cutting wood because that's all it's good for. It's ruined. It totally sucks because they're not cheap.
All right. How will I test the output voltage on my head unit using the multimeter?
What's that?
I
Well,
love
one
you
of those output
guys getting
voltage.
from the from
The output
Los
voltage
Angeles.
of your head
Cool.
unit's going to
Thank
vary
you.
depending on what frequency you're playing.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is play a test tone, typically 40 hertz or 1,000 hertz. Play that test tone, and then you can put your voltmeter on it and see. Check out our SMD DD1 radio dyno videos. What we do is we have an RTA, we have the SMD1, and we have a voltmeter with a scope attached to it. You can get an idea of what it's going to look like when we play those test tones to see what kind of voltage is coming out of the radio. So we show you all that in the video so you can get an idea of what you're looking for when you play those test tones. Real easy to do. Any one of the videos will show you that. You don't have to have all the cool, expensive tools like we have. You just need a digital multimeter, and you'll be able to see how much output voltage you're getting when you play those frequencies.
All right. Hey guys, have you guys seen the Maestro AR yet? I have a 2016 Jeep Grand Cherokee with the Alpine system, and I want to add amp and speakers.
Yes, we just did the Maestro AR on Monday. So that's going to be one of the first videos that comes out in the new season of AMP Car Audio Installer Diaries.
Yeah.
Is a full system using the AR and the Kenwood 600 DSP amplifier, 606 DSP amplifier, and a Dodge Ram. So it's going to be very similar to what you're doing in your car. Just stay tuned for that. Hopefully we'll have that out by this weekend. I'm going to try really hard to. It's on the list of next. I have some free time this weekend, so I'm just going to edit a ton of videos so that we can get them all out next week, and you guys can get on to enjoying all this. It's going to be a standalone video because we shot that much footage on it. We felt it was that much important to talk to you guys about this new AR product. So yeah, it's really cool. And that new Kenwood amplifier, the 606 DSP, is, wow, holy crap, that amp does. Dude, that thing's got a 13-band EQ for every channel on the amplifier. Plus, you could have 4 extra channels of output on it, making it 6 channels of power, 70 watts by 6, we ran front, rear, sub with it, so it's like 100 watts for the sub, each sub.
Yeah.
It sounded incredible. And you have channels 7 through 10 of output you can assign to anything you want. You can assign any channel to anything you want. You have an EQ for any channel. You have 13-band standard EQ. You also have a parametric EQ for each channel. You can pair channels. It's insane what you can do with this thing. Or you can just hit the easy button where you have club, pop, rock. You know, keep it simple.
All right, so Felipe you guys say the Kenwood KDC X301 and the Pioneer DH
Yes.
391.
Anything I should know before I buy?
Mostly the same.
They are mostly the same. And here's the thing you have to keep in mind. If you're an Android user, and you have obviously you'd have an Android phone if you're an Android user. If you can swing it, go in the Kenwood Exelon 501 is the next step up. That has what's called aptX built into it, which is the better Bluetooth chip. So if you're primarily focused on, that was a tough one to say, primarily focused on doing Android Auto over Bluetooth, scrape up a little bit of extra money and go for the X501. It's good in that range of radios. It's going to have the best Bluetooth chip available right now. The Pioneer, they don't make an upgraded Bluetooth chip. They just use the same chip on all their radios for the most part. For the most part.
All right.
So yeah, Bluetooth is it. a little bit more, go for the X5.
All right, then
It's the same exact rate as the 301, by the way. Okay, go ahead.
Is the only difference between the 2300 NEX and
Yes.
the 2330 HD radio and the front camera?
Yes. Okay, so the 2330, anything with the 30 at the end is going to be considered limited distribution, which means only stores like us are supposed to be able to sell them. So yeah, the only difference, kind of just like the current versions of like the 2 or the 390, 391, yeah, it's going to be front camera and HD radio. That's it.
All right, so
let's wrap it up. We got like
yeah.
2 minutes, so
Well,
hit some of the far up questions. Oops, sorry about okay, what was the typo?
I have no idea.
Can still get
Doesn't
Fernando
matter.
fancy fuse holder shipped to the Netherlands. Yeah, you asked me about that the other day. That's gonna be a tough one because the Netherlands is, I don't know, it might cost more just for the shipping than the actual fuse holder.
I know. Depends what
We have
kind
to
of
work on that one,
car.
Figure something out. Okay, what sub box do you recommend for a 2015 GMC extended cab? Any truck boxes, I like the A-Trend truck boxes. They make really, really nice truck boxes. They're very durable. We have we have no problems with the A-Trend boxes.
Yeah.
It's some of the other boxes that we get suck. You know, when it comes to boxes, the more money you spend, the better box you get. So that's
All right. For Luis, sí, necesitas ponerle capacitadores a los tweeters para que no vueles.
All right, we got time for like 2
All
more.
right. Wait, right
Just
here.
pick one.
Wait, no. This guy, he actually
You're killing the
send
time.
you the right here. I have a question about the AMP Pro F-150 video, but I think I sent you an email.
Instead. Yes, that would be perfect. Okay, that's not
All
a
right.
question, but go ahead and ask me a question.
What subs you recommended?
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
cover
you're
that.
right.
Just scroll down, play it like a lottery. Scroll down and ask a
All
question.
right.
All right, one of my Kicker CVXs has a rattle when the bass drops. I can't find anything loose. All the glue yes, okay, so that is actually it's funny. That is a common problem that we run in. Okay, it's not a common problem. It's a problem that we've seen and it's not Kicker specifically. I don't know what happens, but something is like rattling around inside of there. I don't know if like maybe part of the voice coil or some of the glue or some of the actual bobbin breaks apart. But yeah, they make a funky rattling noise. Other than that rattling noise, there's nothing wrong with the woofers. They play, they perform, they bang, they move. Well, you just get this funky crack, crack, rattle. Sounds like a rock bouncing around inside of it. Is the woofer bad? Technically, yeah, the woofer is bad. Is there anything actually wrong with the woofer? There again, like you can't find. I mean, we've even cut them apart and removed things and not found anything in there. So my guess is there's actually the suspension. It's a suspension problem, or suspension has gotten loose or broke on one side, and what's happening is when it's moving up and down, it's actually doing this, and it's tapping the side, and that's what you're hearing because the gap is really tiny, and you're just probably hearing where that gap hits. That's the only. I mean, some of you bass heads out there might know, and you can leave it in the comments below. But that's what I feel is usually happening with
Fred, what is the best aftermarket microphone for the head units, or do you have to use the one that comes in the box?
We always 100% of the time use the one that comes in the box. I don't think anyone makes an aftermarket head unit microphone that has successfully worked. If they have, leave them in the comments down below and check it back later. But no, we always use the ones that come in the box. And they work the best. The radios are set up to work with those mics. When they test the radios and set the sound for the Bluetooth, that's what they're testing it with. Some of them really suck. Honestly, most of them, when the radios that are currently available, we don't have any problems with Bluetooth anymore like we used to. So
All right.
I haven't had anyone ask about a mic in a long time.
Diana, where is the best cheap motorized screen doubled-in radio?
That's going to be probably a Jensen or a Dual.
Well, you don't want that.
No, spend the money and get a Kenwood or a Pioneer.
Oh, Pioneer?
Pioneer is really the 60 or 7700 or the new 3300 or 3330 with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is freaking amazing.
All right, guys. Well, thank you
guys,
for
it's
everything.
time for us to go home. Let's send them off. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for asking your questions. We're sorry I couldn't get to all of them. We tried as best as we could. As always, we enjoy talking with you guys. We appreciate you guys watching. We love spending our time with you guys. You guys have a great night as always. And we will see you later next time. Bye. Oh, and if you didn't get to your question, you really want us to answer it, just leave it after the video. Because unfortunately, when the video's over, all the questions disappear.
Yeah, you can leave it in the
Kind of stinks.
comments.
So if you want to re-ask the question, we'll get to it there. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you later. Bye. Subscribe. Shut up. Ow, that was painful.